I used to think syncing an exchange was just a technical step, but in trading, it is a lot more than that. Because once your exchange is connected properly, TradeChainly can start doing the heavy lifting for you, syncing your trades, organizing your history, and keeping everything clean in one place. In this video, I'll show you how I connect an exchange to TradeChainly, how I import trades through both sync and CSV upload, and how the journal keeps everything organized automatically. I'll use Coinbase as the example, but the same process applies to all supported exchanges. The whole point of TradeChainly is simple: make trade tracking easy, automatic, and reliable. Instead of manually building your journal trade by trade, you connect your exchange once and let the platform handle the rest. That means less manual work, less time spent organizing data, and more time focusing on your trading. Alright, I'm on the Add Trade page, and I'm opening Exchange Sync. This is the part where I connect the exchange one time, then let TradeChainly handle the rest automatically. Here you can see your active synchronizations. Currently it's empty as we don't have any active connection. Every user can have 2 active synchronizations per exchange, spot or futures. You can connect an exchange to only one of your accounts. Let's go back to the exchange sync. In order to connect my Coinbase account, I need to select the exchange, the market type, spot or futures. Let's go with futures this time. Choose where the trades should be synced at, which account. Choose your sync name, something unique and precise that when you see your exchange connections, you'll immediately know which connections you're seeing. Let's name this Coinbase Exchange Connection Futures. Very important part, the sync start date matters more than people think. It's the exact day that your earliest trade would be synced from. If I choose a date that is too early, I may pull in old history I do not need. If I choose a date that is too late, I may miss trades I already made. I'll choose July 2024. I remember that's when I started trading seriously, and those are the trades I want to analyze. Next fields are the API key and secret. When we chose the exchange, you can see on the right side we got very specific step-by-step instructions on how to create and export the credentials for the given exchange. Now let's jump over to Coinbase and create the API credentials. The key thing here is simple: use read-only permissions. From the Coinbase homepage, as we log in, we click on the More side menu. From here, following the instructions, we click the Advanced API button. We go to Create your API key. New page will be open. Our API Keys tab is selected by default. Here, once again, we click the Create API Key button. A form will pop up. In the instructions, you can see the steps are divided if you want to export spot or futures credentials. We are going to follow the instructions for futures. So we name our connection. From the portfolio, we choose perpetuals. Leave the checkboxes to View, Read Only, and go on and create and download. The credentials are downloaded. Store them carefully in your local folders. Let's come back to TradeChainly and paste them into the connection form. Then we click Sync. Once the exchange is connected, TradeChainly starts building the sync history. This is where I check the connection status. You can see the synchronization name, the account where the trades will be synced at, exchange, market type, the status if it was a successful sync. If everything is correct, the first sync should have pulled in my historical trades. It finished successfully. Click on the connection. You can see 27 trades have been synced with 58 orders. This is where your next reports will show up from each automatic and manual sync. TradeChainly does not just blindly dump raw data into the journal. It logically closes and organizes the data so the trade actually makes sense in the journal structure. That matters a lot for active traders. Now that we have established the connection with Coinbase, let's show something more realistic. Let's place a live trade on Coinbase. Let's say I buy $11 in Ethereum. Now we have an open long position. At this point, if I execute a manual sync in the journal, the trade should get synced and should appear as open. You can see the trade got synced. That is exactly what I want. And now in the trades page, I can see the open position come in with the correct side, symbol, entry price, and open status. Everything should line up cleanly. Another page I like checking is Sync History. It gives me a simple overview of what happened and when. I can see when the sync ran, whether it completed successfully, and how many trades were brought in. That makes the whole process very transparent. So if I ever want to review my activity later, I already have a clean sync record right inside TradeChainly. It's time to close the trade. Back in Coinbase, let's close the position. That's it. Back to the journal. If we leave it like this, the automatic sync that runs every 1.5 hours will automatically sync and close our trade in the journal. But because of the wait time, let's run another manual sync. TradeChainly will detect that the open position is no longer open, and it will update the trade correctly as closed. That means the journal should now reflect entry price, exit price, realized P&L, fees, net result, closed status. This is exactly what I want from automatic sync, not just I see a trade. I want the full life cycle of the trade captured properly: open, tracked, closed, reconciled. Besides Exchange Sync, TradeChainly also gives you file import. This is great when you want another way to bring trades into the journal, or when you want to upload trade history from an exchange statement. The process is simple. Go to Add Trade, choose File Upload, select the exchange, and follow the CSV instructions for that exchange. Let's go to Coinbase in the Orders sub-menu. Click on Visit Statements. Here, we leave the asset and transaction type as default. Adjust the date to be custom from July 1st till today. Importantly, select CSV as it is mentioned in the journal instructions and generate the file. Then we upload it into the journal. The import is successful. All the orders and trades are synced and properly closed. You can see your historic uploads here, how many trades and executions have been synced, and whether the upload was successful or not. What makes TradeChainly useful is not just that it imports trades. It is that it helps keep your journal clean and organized over time. That means you can sync once, review your history, and keep building your trading record without spending hours on manual entry. And if you ever want to double-check a trade, everything is already easy to find in one place. That is the idea behind Sync in TradeChainly. Not more manual work, not more trade logging, just a clean, automatic way to bring your trading history into one place. You connect the exchange once, choose your setup, and let TradeChainly handle the rest. And if you prefer, you can also use CSV Import as a second way to get your trades into the journal. That is how you keep your trading data simple, organized, and ready to review. Thanks for watching.